Hey guys, it's Dave Kane with SunBoss Rooms and Baths here. I just wanted to step into the tub, and talk about a few things that we seem to find are very important to you. When you phone our office, so many times clients, and even online, you're looking at something, you think you're interested in it, all you really want to know is what does it cost? We just want to take a few minutes, if you can, just to go over why we don't go over what a project costs. The reason is when you're looking at taking a tub out and converting it to a shower, there are several ways that you can do that. Or if you have a shower that leaks because it's been worn out, think about it. When you're in the shower, you're only in one spot. It's usually about 20, 25 years old when it gets to this point, but it's got a crack and it's got to be fixed. What's the simplest solution? You think, whoa, let's do this. Let's just put a liner over it and the problem will go away. So you're going to spend maybe $800 if you do the cheapest liner in the market, maybe $2,000 if you go with a legitimate company and have it done right. This is what we think. We've been doing this since 1947. 72 years, 85,000 satisfied customers, and the one thing we know, you can't put a Band-Aid on something that is never going to be right. If it's broken, you have to fix it. So what we opt to do, we will not do liners. Good luck to you. You don't really need to listen or watch this video if that's what you're looking for. But I will tell you, if you're going to do a liner, you really shouldn't spend over the $2,000 mark. Only because we get a lot of stories from clients where they've spent $3,500, $4,000. You can have the whole thing taken out and put back new with another fiberglass unit. So that's the next step. The next step is to take out your old fiberglass unit that for some reason you can't get clean. No matter how much soft scrub you put on it, okay, you can't get it clean. Well, what do you want to do? You want to replace it. So you phone a company like us. The problem is the fiberglass units tend to flex and bow. That's where most of the cracks, why liners became so popular, because they all have an air gap underneath them and they all flex over time. They may last 20 years, but the problem is there's a better mousetrap. The better mousetrap is getting up into the acrylic products, okay? The acrylic systems are very nice. They're 100% maintenance free, meaning you have to clean it and wipe it down, but God forbid, you don't want to use any chemicals on your new acrylic system. So, what does SunBoss do? We don't do liners. We don't typically install a new fiberglass system for you. That's typically something you can buy through Home Depot or Lowe's and find a local plumber or someone to tear your old one out, put your new one in. Here's the thing, here's our theory. Our theory is we want to come in, we want to tear your entire system out, whether it's tile. If it's a tile system, we're going to cut the tile. We're going to expose everything so we can take the base out. We're going to cut the tile here so we can expose the plumbing. We're going to redo everything from the V-trap and the drain all the way up through the valve and the new plumbing. Why? Because it's our one chance in 20 or 30 years that we have the whole thing exposed. So we'd like to do an entire survey, of course check all the wood underneath, make sure everything is like new. We're going to put all new green board back in. We're going to treat all the walls, okay? Make sure everything is brand new. And then of course your base will be set and your wall surround will be cut in place and custom fabricated and installed right on site. So the three things that we have the liners. No, we don't do that. The fiberglass systems we can help you with. If you want to give us a call, you can even buy the system at Home Depot. We have great subcontractors that, since we've been doing work here in Riverside County, San Bernardino since 1947, it'd be better to deal with someone that we can refer you to because you're not as likely to get ripped off. There's a lot of companies in this industry that unfortunately are not quite above board, okay? So that is step number one. If you're looking to spend the $2,000 to $4,000 range, you're probably going to find yourself where you buy the product and find someone to put it in. Hopefully they'll be licensed, insured, and bonded. Now, you can check that by going to the Contractor State License Board, right on site, cslb.gov, and just punch in their name their business name or their license number, and make sure that the name of the company match the license, okay? Step number 3, you've got, like I say, liner, fiberglass, then the acrylic systems. The acrylic systems are going to take a little more of an investment, probably starting at the $5,500 range and going up to like $7,500, $8,000. That's a standard acrylic product. It's going to be a great product, and the only step above that would be to go the acrylic product by Luxury Bath with Microban. What's Microban? I don't need to go into that now. It's an amazing product. It's going to keep you healthier. It's going to keep your room bacteria, mold, and mildew free. It's going to make the life of your bathroom a little healthier for the entire time you own your home, and it's going to transfer the warranty onto the next buyer. There's a ton of benefits, and that step is going to take you from the typically $5,800, $6,000 mark up to the $12,000 mark. There's a ton of bells and whistles. It all comes down to the shelves you're going to pick, the color you're going to pick, whether it's a premium color or a standard color. You can go with oil rub bronze on the fixtures. You can do a shaving bar down here so that you can put your leg up and easily shave. You can do grab bars as you get in. You can do grab bars on the back. Everything is about safe and accessible. If we're doing a tub to shower conversion, we're going to want to probably look at not only the grab bars, but whether or not we're going to do a curtain rod or we're going to do a shower door. Whether we're going to do a barrier-free entrance in case you have someone in your home that's either in a wheelchair or maybe going into a wheelchair. We have safety benches, benches that you can sit in, corner benches, back benches. So there's a multitude of add-ons that can drive these costs up. Bottom line is, you've got the liners at the lower end. You're going to spend $800 to $2,000. The next step up is taking out your old fiberglass system or your tile. Okay, now that you're going to spend a little more on demo, and you want to get all the tile out in the event that you're going to put another fiberglass system back. Just because you don't want to leave the mortar back there where mold and mildew, just in case you get any condensation. Because a lot of times the shower, like in this instance, is on the outside of the house wall, and you have a nice cold winter day and you've got 102 degree water, you can have condensation occur in any air gaps that are back here. With any of the acrylic systems, no matter who you hire, if they do the system right, it's going to be like a piece of solid slate was installed. There's no moisture, nothing can get behind it, and unlike slate, no mold, mildew, bacteria can grow or exist in there. So as we step up the ladder, you go from the liners to fiberglass to the acrylic, and then into the acrylic with the Microban products. The next step is to go back into an all-tile bathroom, which is not really about the safe and accessible and all the health conditions. The one reason that we've seen the industry shifting away from tile is simply because there's so many allergens that people are developing that are due to mold, mildew, and bacteria. The one thing we know tile is held on with mortar. Mortar is nothing but sand and glue. The glue and the sand can absorb the water, and that's where your mold, mildew, bacteria can live. This is the new era, new age, totally maintenance free. You'll never have soft scrub or any chemicals anywhere near your tub or shower again. So your skin won't be absorbing all those toxins up into the body. Doctors tell us there's a lot more cases now of weird dermatitis that goes on. They do tests, allergy tests, everything, can't figure it out. We go in and we change out, take out the tile, pull everything out, install a new Microban infused tub or shower, and boom, the dermatitis is gone. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I just know that it does get prescribed in some instances, rare instances where they can't identify what is causing the dermatitis. Please, if you're interested, pick up the phone, give us a call. We'd love to talk to you. All people ever want to know is what's it going to cost. We can't really tell you that, but we can give you a guideline. You're going to be somewhere depending on what you choose. You've got the liner, you've got the fiberglass systems that run anywhere from $4,000 to $6,000. You can get it done for less if you use a handyman, but you got to be careful with unlicensed workers. The next step up is the acrylic from $5,500 to $8,500. The next step up is the Microban, the luxury bath with Microban. That's going to take you from the $6,000 for the simplest of simple up to the $12,000 mark. I have no idea if this helps. I just know a lot of clients are frustrated when they call our office and we can't give them any price at all. The reason we can't do that is it's very difficult to train everyone in our office on everything that we just went over. So again, I hope this provides a little bit of help. Sorry for the noisy fan up here, but hopefully I talk loud enough to give you the information you need. Pick up the phone, give us a call, give us a shot. We'd love to earn your business. We're local and we're new to town, 72 years ago. 85,000 satisfied customers. We'd love the opportunity to do your job. Thank you. I'm David.